Welcome and thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga, and today we are going to be on our back enjoying beautiful, gentle stretches. So take a moment, find a way to come down onto your back that is safe for you. We pull those feet up towards your bottom, feet are hip width apart, and just let yourself settle in. Taking a moment to just let your spine settle, your shoulders be heavy. Feeling the soles of the feet against the earth. We're going to pull that right knee in, hands to your shin, just below your knee, and just gently roll the ankle, point and flex your foot, just moving through the ankle. I hope you're doing fantastic today. Sometimes really taking a gentler approach can be challenging, right? We feel like we have to go every second of every day and do things that are really challenging. I'm proud of you for being here. I love that you're here with me. Good. Go ahead and place that right foot down and pull that left knee in. Hands to the shin just below your knee, and gently roll the ankle, move the foot. Pops and cracks might happen. All good. Just make sure it doesn't hurt. And then just soften that foot. Go ahead and place that left foot back to the mat. Bring your hands down by your sides, palms to the ground. Feet are hip width apart. A little pelvic tilt, pressing the small of the back into the mat. And just notice how that engages through your core. And then gently release, just a nice neutral spine. And then again, pelvic tilt as you press the small of the back down. And gently release back to that neutral spine. Once again, re-engage, pelvic tilt. This time, press through those heels and begin to lift your hips towards the sky, peeling your spine off the mat one vertebra at a time. We come up to our bridge pose. You are welcome to just keep those arms resting where they are, or if you wish, keeping that core strong, glutes engaged, we begin to lift those fingertips up towards the ceiling and then take it up and overhead. Back of the hands touch the mat, and then slowly back up. And gently touch the palms ever so slowly. Roll it down one vertebra at a time. Keeping that pelvic tilt to the very last. And then gently release, neutral spine. Re-engage and press, lift. All the way up to that bridge. Keeping the core engaged, glutes engaged. Lift those fingertips up. Take those arms up and overhead. Back of the hands to the mat. And then lift those fingertips once again straight up overhead, and then hands come back down. And then ever so slowly, rolling it back down. Extending that left leg out, pulling that right knee in towards your chest. Extend right arm out to a T, left hand to the outside of the right knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. Just slow and steady. Turn and look out over that right arm. And just breathe. Slowly we roll it back to center, extending that right leg. If you like, bring your hands behind the leg. You don't have to. And just gently pull. And again, we're going to point and flex our foot. Be nice as you flex that foot for the first time, because that's really going to intensify things down the back of the leg. You can kind of wiggle those toes as you go. That can feel really good. You can roll the ankle as you like. And gently bend that right knee. Place that right sole of the foot to the floor, and then let that right knee roll open as the sole of the foot comes along the inside of that left leg. And just feel how that opens up through the hip. We're going to work to keep that left side of the pelvis down. There's this real tendency to kind of roll to the right, particularly if your hip is a little tight. Keep that left side glued down and just let that right knee open as it wishes. And then slowly draw that right knee back up. Extend that right leg long and pull that left knee in. Left arm out to a T, right hand to the outside of the left knee, and gently pull your leg across. And we turn and look out over that left arm. These are great stretches that you can do even while you're laying in bed. Anytime, morning, noon, or night. Whenever you just need to take it back a little bit. Not saying that these stretches are easy by any stretch of the means, so please don't think that. But when you're just not in the mood for that up and down of traditional flow practice, you know you need to do something good for yourself, but maybe the energy isn't as great. Maybe you're coming off of being sick or an injury. You just feel like doing a little extra TLC. That's amazing. Or maybe just switching it up. Switching it up is always good. Rolling it back to center. Go ahead and extend that left leg. Now you can have those hands down by your sides. You can take a hold of that leg and gently pull. And we're going to add that little point and flex of the foot. Again, be kind as you flex that foot for the first time, because yeah, that's going to be a doozy down the back of the leg, particularly if those hamstrings are super tight. Again, you can add a roll of the ankle. You can add a wiggle of the toes. Just move through the ankle and just notice how the stretch changes. Just make sure you're breathing. Intensity is entirely up to you. I always like to say nothing above an 8 is necessary, because that kind of sends you into a fight or flight mode where your breathing is labored or stops, and maybe that changes from that hurt so good to hurt so bad. Really just be mindful of how your body's responding. And then gently bend that left knee, place the sole of the foot to the floor, and then let that left knee roll open. Again, working to keep that right side of the pelvis from lifting too high and rolling too far to the left. Just as flat as you can with the pelvis. Feel how that engages down that right side through your obliques and in those transverse abdominals. Opening up through the inner thigh. That external rotation of the knee through that hip socket, how that feels. Breathe. And then gently pull that left knee back up. Pull that right knee in. And we're going to open both knees. Soles of the feet come together, reclined butterfly. Hands can rest on your hips. You can open those palms to the ceiling. Arms open down to a nice wide V. You can take those arms up and overhead. Just taking care. Slowly we begin to close those knees. Soles of the feet come back to the mat. We cross that right ankle over the left knee, and we're going to pull those knees in, reaching that right hand through your little window. Interlace your fingers behind that left thigh and gently pull in. Drawing those shoulder blades, nestling them down against your mat. Head's just heavy. You're always welcome to place a pillow under your head if your neck is straining. We never want that strain. If it feels good to you, yeah, you can lift your upper body. Just make sure you're not bringing those shoulders up right up by your ears, so shoulders are down and away. And gently release that upper body back down. Release your hands. Left foot comes to the mat. Open those arms out of the way. And we're just going to gently rock those knees side to side, allowing that pelvis to shift. Now you can hold on one side for a little bit longer, or you can just take it from side to side, just slow and steady so that you actually feel all the feels. We'll do this 3 times each side. So if you're like, I think I just want to hold rather than moving those 3 times, that's fine. Absolutely perfect. I want you and encourage you to listen to your body and do what it needs. Opt out of the things that don't feel good. Absolutely, if they're painful, don't do them. That just causes inflammation. We're trying to reduce inflammation and promote mobility. Coming back to center. Place that right foot to the mat. Cross your left ankle up and over the right knee. Pull the knees in. Reach your left hand through that little window. Interlace your fingers behind that right thigh and gently pull in. Shoulder nestle down against the mat. Again, no tension. Yes, we are activating those arms by pulling in, but we're not causing tension in the neck or the shoulders. If it feels good to you, yeah, you can add a little active tension, activating those obliques. the rectus abdominis, those core muscles engaged. You can rock it side to side if you want to. Movement as you see fit. And then slowly release that upper body back down. Release your hands. Let that right foot come back to the mat. Go ahead, open your arms out of the way. And we're just going to rock it side to side. And again, you're going to honor, you're going to check in, and you're going to see how it feels. If you want to stay to one side, stay to that side. If it feels good to keep moving, find the edge of that stretch and then take it to the other side. We're going to do 3 each side if that works for you. Just a guideline. Listen to your body. Maybe you need 4 or 5. Maybe it's just holding. 1 more each. If you're moving with me, just keep that breath flowing. If you're staying still, coming back to center and release that left foot down and turn your toes towards one another. Feet are going to be a little bit wider than your hips, and let your knees gently fall towards one another. Breathe. Knees are gently touching. Toes are slightly turned inward. A nice little stretch in the outer ankles. Just breathe. And gently separate those knees. Take that left foot down to very left bottom corner of your mat. Cross your right ankle over your left ankle and work to flatten out your pelvis so that as you cross the ankle, there's this tendency to lift that right side. Press that right sit bone down towards the ground. We're going to take the left arm up to the top left corner of your mat. We lift the upper body and shift shoulders and head to that top left corner of the mat. Use your right hand. Take a hold with your left hand to that right wrist. And then just relax. Make sure you're checking in with your shoulders. That crescent shape through the body, getting a nice stretch down that right side. And again, just gently working that right hip down, right shoulder down. Close your eyes and breathe. That lateral flexion, stretching between the ribs. Nice little stretch, space between the top of the pelvis and the bottom of the rib cage. All down that right side through the leg, from the top of the pelvis to the ankle. Releasing, bringing that upper body back to center. Releasing that right wrist. Take a hold of that left wrist with the right hand. Lift your right leg, take it down to the bottom right corner of your mat. And then lift that left leg and cross. Left ankle over the right. And work to get that left side of the pelvis down. I can feel that already. Lifting the upper body and shift. Hands, head, shoulders to the right. Come into that top right corner of your mat. This side needs a little more than the other side did. At least in my world. How is it in yours? Close your eyes and breathe. Feel all the feels. Slow it down. I hope this gentle stretch has been really nice for you. I hope you've had an opportunity to feel all the feels. And connect your breath to your body and to help let go of tension and tightness wherever you're feeling it. We lift the upper body and bring it back through to center. Lifting that left leg, bringing it back to center. And then that right next to the left. Extend those arms, reach your fingertips, point your toes, pencil stretch. Relax your feet. Let the backs of your hands fall to the mat and then slowly pull those elbows down, coming to a field goal. A 90-degree bend with those elbows. Back of the hands still resting to the mat. If that is really challenging for you, you're welcome to rest your hands on towels or just let gravity pull those hands down. So just checking in with that mobility in the shoulders. And then slowly slide those arms down by your sides, palms open, shoulders are soft. Lift the chest, roll those shoulders underneath you just a little bit, and relax the weight of the body against the earth. We take a couple moments here to just breathe. Allowing your feet to just naturally roll open. Aware of each breath you take. Self-care, mindful movements, but time to just be. To truly catch your breath and connect with it. To feel the rise and fall of your chest. The softness of your eyes. Feeling calm. Aware. Embracing the stillness. It's a gift. Again, feeling all the feels. Feeling light but heavy against the earth. Feeling calm but energized. Relaxed but joyful. Absolutely grateful for this time to truly care for ourselves in every way. As you are ready, pull one foot in towards your bottom and then the other, and then gently roll to your side. Just coming into a fetal position, one that feels good to you. And then as you're ready, using those arms to help you come back up, we find a seated position that feels good, sitting up nice and tall, resting your hands, close your eyes, and let's take a couple big, deep breaths. We pull our hands to heart center, a gentle tuck of your chin towards your chest. Thank you for taking some time for some self-care. Thank you for doing so with me. I appreciate you more than you know. And honor the time together on our mat. Gently lift your face, open those beautiful eyes. Thank you. Be well, take care. And until the next time, namaste.